Hello, and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW. How you doing, Quan?
I'm great. I'm a little tired. This working everyday thing. I'm
Kind of
putting an hour.
ass.
I'm putting an hour, baby. Yeah, but this is it's terrible. Um, and then after days of working, and I gotta squeeze in time to watch these shows. To know what's
Hey,
going
man,
on.
you'll be free. 2026. If you feel like the show is ass, you
Not
just go turn it off.
not even because I still got. I mean, I'm like 95% sure I'm done with Collision after this year. I just don't. It's too much. I did. Yeah. And then, what's crazy? I would say, as far as match content wise, I think Collision's been a better show than Dynamite. But I just don't. I can't watch that show, man. I can't. It's tough. It's really hard to get through. We discussed it last week. Look, if like if a big angle happens on Collision, we just got to hear about it on Wednesday because I'm not watching it to let y'all know. Um, yeah, no, I just think it's been because of all the work I'm doing now. It's tough to watch everything, consume all the content I want to consume in my life. Um, it's taking me forever to finish these Netflix shows I started up, these HBO shows I started up. I don't even have time to watch them. Um, but I've been locked in on One Piece. We are getting a couple episodes in today. We got I may I want to say I finished the Alabasta arc. Um, but I think we're still there for a couple more episodes. But I think the major conflict
Okay. Just
reached.
epic law epilogue at this point. Um,
Yeah, I feel like we're there. We got to fix everything up and then we'll be done.
okay.
This is the first like major like arc of implications and probably like the biggest villain on the show so far. Crocodile, let me tell you, not a nice guy.
Not a nice guy. He doesn't sound
Not not
cool.
a, not a good guy. Gotta be
Okay.
honest. That ain't to
How,
be.
how
Was
long you
that?
been watching One Piece? You started this year?
No, I started last year,
Okay.
but I'm really bad at binging things, and
Fair.
I also there'll be just a big breaks in between episodes. I'm gonna tell you the episode number I'm on currently. Let me log into Netflix.
Dog,
Very quick.
if it's less than 300, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, it's less than 300. 100% it's less than 300. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What the fuck is wrong with my controller? Why is my controller tweaking? Oh no, it's not drifting, is it? I'm on
Only 80, 800 more episodes, or
I'm on
850.
I'm on episode 128. I got a long ways to
Hey,
go.
Quad, I know you said you started last year, but nigga, you only on 128, bro. You started this year, bro.
Bro. Nah, I definitely started last year. I definitely started last year. Let me see. I got how many more episodes of Alabasta? I got like three more episodes of Alabasta left. What the
That's
fuck they
funny,
gotta do
man.
for three? What do they have to do for three more episodes? This show, bro.
Talk.
It, it's not necessary for after what just happened for there to be three more episodes. What could they possibly do in those three episodes?
Say
Whatever.
bye to friends,
Uh,
nigga.
they are gonna say bye to friends.
Um, so you're 100 and something episodes in, man. What's your thoughts? Like, why are you still? What's making you still watch?
Why am I? I really One Piece almost to me is like pro wrestling, in a way. There will be episodes where nothing really happens, similar to an episode of Raw. Um, and then it'll be a build to something, and it'll be a whole epic six episode where a lot of shit's going on, major conflict, major story progression. And then it's like the best shit ever. And I feel like the same way with wrestling is that I've always said this, when wrestling is at its best, there's nothing on TV that's better, in my
Hmm.
opinion. Nothing
Yeah.
gets more of an emotional pull out of me than wrestling will if it's really, really good. That's how I feel about One Piece. When shit like when I got to Arlong Park and I see the fight with Arlong and that to me I was like, okay. I That was the moment and I think a lot of One Piece fans will say that that's the moment where either you decide like, okay, I'm in, or you're like,
Okay.
maybe this isn't for me. 'Cause I thought that was fantastic. The whole story with Arlong was I thought it was incredible. I was
Okay.
like,
So so
I was so locked
what
in.
episode is that? That's like the solid check for
I,
real?
I don't even know when is Arlong Park. Let me see. When does Arlong Park start? There's, in the
Niggas
anime
in the arc, I
it,
have no idea.
it starts episode 31.
Okay. Okay, that's a solid chunk. Honestly, I think
Yeah.
if you pump in like 30 episodes, you kind of have to stick with it. But at the same
No, you
time,
don't. That was a thousand
yeah,
plus.
yeah. That's what I was about to say. Not when the episode's like 1,000 plus, you know.
But yeah,
'Cause
if you
I'm not used to animes having that many episodes, you feel me?
it's a lot. You could definitely tell it was made for like weekly TV, and they were just trying to fill time, whatever they can. Also, I think there's great backstories, just progression wise. Um, I'm a big fan of of the whole like flashback backstory kind of storytelling. As you know,
Hmm.
my all-time favorite show is Lost. If you watch Lost, you understand that that's the
That's the
biggest
show.
storytelling that literally the show, at least the first three seasons of it, is just that kind of flashback where it's a lot of mystery. It's a lot of like stuff happens on the show and it doesn't get explained and it may not even get explained till seasons later. And I have a feeling this also going to be the same way with One Piece, where things are like introduced and then never really explained, and then you'll come back to it like 70 episodes later, like, oh, okay, that's why that happened. I kind of like those kind of shows like that. So I think that's another reason why I'm really into this. That's
Mm.
it.
Okay.
We
Uh,
locking in. What we doing?
no, well, not yet.
No.
I've said this for years when everybody was like, are you watching One Piece or not?" I said I will watch it when it ends. Um, because I don't want to watch 1,000 plus episodes and then the ending falls flat. I will harm Oda if that happens. You know, if like that
How
was
could? But this is the thing with the ending
how
of
could
One
it end
Piece.
bad?
Yeah, how could it end bad?
You know,
I mean, we
I
know
say
how it's
that
going to end. They're
I
going to
say
find the
that
One Piece,
I
whatever
say
it
that
is.
about a lot of things, and then it ends up pretty bad. So I'm not holding out hope for One Piece, you know.
Listen,
And then
we know what's going.
what if the One Piece really is the friends we made along the way?
That's pretty much what the show is. It's the friends we made along the way. So I wouldn't even be
Yeah,
shocked if that was
so they already had the
if
One Piece.
that's the
They had
finish.
the One Piece for mad episodes, and you just been watching the shit.
They had it the whole. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. That's another thing I learned about One Piece. It's not
But the
about
show is
destination,
about going to finding the One Piece. It can't just be the whole journey. They gotta find the shit, or
or
the
is it?
journey goes forever. And then I never watch because it's going on forever.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Didn't Oda say is like it's close to done? Like he don't got
Yeah,
much left to do.
he did say that like last year. But like there hasn't been any
Yeah.
chapters since last year or that many. I
Okay.
think they like took a hiatus so
And
yeah.
I saw an announcement like they're splitting it up, like the anime at least, like they give us half the episodes next year and the other half at the year after,
Hmm.
some shit like that.
Well,
I mean, obviously, I don't. I think the animation's way different now than what the current version of One Piece that I'm watching.
hmm.
It's not the updated look. Um,
I don't know what I was watching, but I seen the last One Piece thing I seen. It was just like Luffy running from like these yeah, and you know he's in his like you seen the Joy Boy Gear 5 shit. Um,
I know of Gear. I don't know what Gear 5 means. I have no idea. Obviously, it's
hey
probably like
man,
their version. It's like their version of Super Saiyan. I'm assuming, or whatever
yeah,
the fuck.
that's what I'm
But
assuming as well. I think he like the devil fruit, I think he's tapping into like different gears. And
okay.
then I guess like the gear 5 just happens to be like the fucking god that fruit is made of or some shit. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty close, honestly. But
Yeah, I probably.
it's just Luffy running and he's like running from like kaijus and shit. And it is some of the best animation I've seen in a really long fucking time. It is wacky, it's silly. It's like, it's like all the slapstick cartoons that I really love. So it was just like, I'm really fucking with this right now. What is this? And then fucking what is it? Twitter did the auto scroll thing and then I fucking lost it. So if
Oh
anybody could
shit.
tell me what that is, it was pretty fucking cool. But I always say I'm gonna start when it finishes, but I've been really, really, really close to just tapping in because what is it? The book talk, finding out about agenda piece, you have to be on TikTok a lot. Book talk, finding out about One Piece, reading One Piece, and then falling into agenda piece, which is just some of the highest level slander for characters. And it has been like the funniest thing to me. Um, when I had no idea what it means, so I had to go to a different group chat so somebody could kind of like explain it to me just a little bit. But he's not a swordsman, he is Hacky Man. This is his Hacky Wand. Out of context is the funniest shit to me. I can't imagine how funny it's going to be in context. I need to know.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not even far enough in One Piece to even know what that joke is either. So I'm right there with you. I don't know what that means.
I want to know what the fuck this means. And one of the funniest things was somebody was like debating in the comments, TikTok, like somebody will comment, they'll do the video, all the other shit.
Hmm.
They were going on like they were trying to slander a character, but they were literally like the poster was going through about logic, like what is written in the story, using facts and all that. And then somebody said, "That's your problem. You're believing Oda. Oda is an unreliable narrator." It's that, and why are you believing Oda's headcanons?
Incredible.
This is slander like no other. And JJK got a pretty good one with Potential Man. I think Potential Man has like it bursts through the bubble relatively quickly and has been applied to so many different things. But the One Piece shit out of context is fucking killing me, and I need to know what it is in context. I feel like it will just make it that much better for me.
You know what you gotta
Um,
do.
I gotta
Also,
tap in.
also the thing about One Piece is very woke. Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, but woke is back.
Oh, woke is so back. Hey man,
Woke had never been more back than it is right now, actually.
my friend
It could
coming out to hang with me all weekend, and then going home, and then having Zoro Mondani as their mayor. Fucking fire.
I've never been so invested in a mayor, even local mayor, than I was about Zora Montani winning the mayor of New York City. You know, there's times where shit feels bleak and it feels like there's no hope. Um, Similar to One Piece, where it just shit just really feels bleak, and then you find these renegades, these someone who are against the status quo, like Luffy and the pirates, and you see that with in Zoro Mondani, and just kind of like he's breaking the status quo. He's not sucking up to Israel or sucking up to big corporations or whatever the fuck. He's
Hmm.
doing his own thing. And I think that little glimpse of even if more than likely whatever he's trying to do is probably not going to get done. And not only is like the Republicans against him, but also all the old Democrats are against him. So he's like in a really tight spot. So more than likely he ain't even gonna be able to do any of the stuff he said he's gonna do. But not even the point. The point that we had a glimmer of hope, like okay, there's a chance that shit can change for the better, and this can inspire others.
Yeah,
Similar to One Piece, it's very. I
it's
think,
hope.
yeah, I think
And
that's another thing about
shout out to
One
Obama.
Piece. Hey, it worked for him. That's another thing about One Piece. It's just like it stands for so much. It stands for you know It stands for, yeah, that sense of hope. The Alabasta arc, the whole arc is about that. Really, it's about that sense of helplessness, about someone pretty much manufacturing through the media in a way of just like causing divide between their own people to have them fight each other just for the gain of crocodile in this situation.
Hmm.
And you need Luffy, you need those real freedom fighters that are like, yo, fuck that, this isn't right. You're hurting my friends. We can't have this for just for your gain. You know what I mean? And I think we need that here. I think that's why there's a rise, especially like in like some of these other countries like in the Middle East and shit, like where like if you're at a protest, you'll see the flag, you'll see the symbol
Yeah,
at the
that shit
protest
really
and shit.
rally a nigga, you
Like
feel me?
cause like dead ass, cause like what Oda's done with Young One Piece is such a great social commentary, and it's so crazy when we talk about it. It's like a fucking
Hmm.
show with a kid who's like a rubber kid, like rubber arm.
Yeah,
But
but no, like,
it's so
there's a lot
deep.
of layers and context
There's
to this sort
so
of
many
thing,
layers in
and
this fucking show, bro.
yeah.
It's crazy.
So that one dude
Um,
that was just like One Piece isn't political, and anybody else
which was
that thinks that,
bro,
like,
off the first episode,
remove
that
your
was
eyeballs.
bro. First episode, you don't even have to go that far into the show for it to get political. It's immediately political. You can't get past
I
what
mean, even the
I mean,
intro.
yes, you can. Shit is I don't know. The fact that you can watch, you can sit down. You don't have to fully be engaged in this. You can half watch the show and see the political the political
I
like
mean,
implications of the show.
you
You can
know,
have it on the background.
not to sound like one of the think pieces or whatever, but like the concept of a pirate in general is inherently political.
Literally, yeah, off the rip. I think it was like Hassan Parker. He was like, "Yo, Luffy's a terrorist," and we were like, and they were
Yeah,
laughing at him.
like
But like, yo, he dead ass is a
he is
terrorist.
a pirate.
He's a pirate. He's a pirate.
Like pirates don't obey the law, and breaking the law itself is also very political. So it's
Yeah,
just like
especially when it's
you
it's a
can't
law where
escape
they
it.
yeah, it's a law where like they're not even considered like this isn't just. You know what I mean? So like
Hmm.
it shouldn't even be a law in the first place because this is anti-humans or whatever the fuck creatures are going on in One Piece. But yeah, man, shout out Mondani, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mondani. I hope New York, as soon as whenever he finally steps in office, y'all get to see a
I, be-
change.
I believe
Um,
January 1st is when he starts.
yeah. My friend was also telling me it's almost like $3 to go on the MTA. I pray for y'all. That fucking blows. Um, hopefully
How
he
much
helps
was the
out with that
MTA
as well.
before? I don't know what that.
Yeah.
How much? Do you
Uh,
know how much it was before? I don't. I'm
oh,
not into this.
it's like train fare, it goes up with inflation. So it could probably been as cheap as $1 some years ago. But I think my friend said, "Oh, it's so nice to only pay 175 here." And I was like, "Oh shit, how much is it costing up in New York?" They didn't say, but they were just like, "It's gonna be bumped up to 3 soon." And
Mhm.
I thought that fuck sucked. Um, but yeah. Shout out to my New Yorkers, man.
Shout out to New York. Shout out to all these young politicians. We need that. We need the.
I thought you were like going through a Rolodex of everybody that we know in New York. Because I was just like, how is Meals not the first person
It's
that you
just
say?
the shot meals.
Shout out to Meals, shout
Uh,
out to Greg, Jeff J, Armand.
who else out there?
I actually don't know. Um,
Donnie's from New York, right? Am I bugging?
yes, Donnie.
Donnie's from New York. I'm about to say Donnie definitely from New
Wait, nah,
York.
Donnie play on Xbox though. I don't like that. So,
Oh
you get
shit.
a half shout out. Um, I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm trying to think of
Y'all,
who else.
y'all did it. I didn't know
Oh,
Mondani be younger than me. That kind of fucked me up. I was like, damn, what am I doing?
you didn't get into politics,
I need to
nigga.
lock in, brother.
You can't be the mayor if you're not in politics, nigga.
First of all, my social footprint, my digital footprint. I don't know. I don't know if I can get. I might not make it out. They're gonna find the old tweet. I've been on Twitter way too
They
long.
couldn't find an old tweet. It's
They're going to find
crazy.
the old tweet. Wow, problematic. When I was like 19 or something. I'll say some dumb shit on here. They gonna give me.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna smoke you like they trying to do Tyler, but it'll work on you though.
Yeah, well, they'll give
Um,
me.
gaming update. So speaking of pirates, you know, the government can't stop me. I pirated a game for the
Mm,
first time.
there you go.
Um, I don't think I'll be paying for games for a very long time.
Oh my.
Um, Outer Worlds 2, pretty cool.
I
Well,
heard it was good. I never played the first one, but
I think the first one starts really well, and then it nosedives from there.
mm,
Um, yeah, I think it nosedives from there. But so far, I think that the tone that they're going for, hold on, what did I say in the group chat? I was talking to my friends about this the other earlier today. Um, I was like, it's more of the same of the first one, but like more politically satire. Like that's the tone that they're going for. And I'm not sure if that was like the initial tone that they were going for, or it's just so like because current day is so stupid and silly that we see this shit and then we can like laugh about it just a little bit. Um, but the more I play through it, I'm just like, man, I would really like a new BioShock instead. I'm not gonna hold you.
mm,
I like BioShock. I think BioShock well, I guess it's cool that it didn't get like, multiple games and all that sort of shit. But I do miss BioShock the more I play this game. And the last thing I'm gonna say about this game, because I've only done the intro.
mm-hmm,
Part one's intro is way better. And I made a scientist engineer kind of character because I was just like, sure, fuck it, why not? So, I do, what is it? Oh, what the fuck? I had it like engineering, observation. So I don't know. I could just like find hidden shit in the room. Like, my character is very perceptive. I forgot what the third one was, but like those were my major skills.
mm-hmm,
Starting the intro, I was not able to use any of those for the intro. And I thought
mm-hmm.
that was terrible. That immediately make me go, these skills aren't worth a fuck.
But you couldn't use them.
Couldn't use them at all. Um, but like throughout like the whole thing, there were at least like five like locked doors that you could lock pick, but I couldn't do it because I didn't invest in that skill. And I was just like, yeah, man, there's clear favoritism going on. I don't really like this shit. And as soon as I finished the intro and it gave me the opportunity to respect, I was just like, yeah, if I'm just gonna keep missing out on shit, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. So I invested in lock picking, but I thought the intro was very, very weak.
Mm-hmm,
Um and that was very unfortunate. Borderlands 4, the game says I am more than halfway right now. I'm not just playing it as much as I should, and it's mainly because the game crashes. Um, and my controller sucks. We don't get a DualSense Edge soon. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Um, but I'm halfway through the game. I think the story is really good. I think that the gameplay is really good. Uh, I think everything's really fun. But the side quests and this shit, garbage, pointless, unrewarding. And I think that that is really fucking bad when you have a map that is like four times as big as, Borderlands 3's map, you know,
mm-hmm,
including like all the planets and such. Like, it's just really because like you'll see side quests all while you're going towards the main mission, and you're just like, oh, I should do that. And then the quest sucks, or it's just like a really stupid joke. I think the jokes that happen in the main story are like pretty good, but like the side quest shit, I'm just like, whatever. Last quest I did before I was just like, okay, I'm never doing any more side quests unless they're like faction quests, because like you get something at the end for those, um, like a skin or like some shit. But The quest was the dude wanted pause already. I'm just gonna get that out the way. Dude
Oh
wanted his
boy.
back cracked.
Excuse me?
He just wanted his back cracked.
What do you mean by that?
He just had a little stinger, and then he just needed somebody to get in there. You feel me?
Oh, gotcha.
So unfunny dialogue. You melee the dude. Dude goes, "Oh man, that's great." And then the quest does like a gag where it tells you like, "Okay, go about your day." And then the guy will call you back in and be like, "Oh, it's back." And then you have to go back into the hut and like melee him again, but you got to do like a whole bunch of stupid shit in between. Sounds fucking dumb, doesn't it? I do it anyway because I don't want it on my fucking HUD anymore. Got nothing for it.
Did you
Where
do
the
it
f
right? Did you finish it?
I finished it. I finished the quest, but I was like, where the fuck is my unique weapon? Where's my XP that makes this like worth a fuck? Like I just wasted like 10 minutes doing this fucking quest. And then I was just like, after that, I was just like, I'm not doing these anymore. That was like the dumbest shit ever. And when I was at work the other day, I was like looking up like some other shit. And I ended up on like one of these game websites, and then like they had an article. I didn't read it, but I read the headline because it said Borderlands 4, and it was just like Borderlands 4 players feel something or like negatively about the lack of unique weapons in the game.
Mm,
And I thought that just meant like these weapons are very varied just in general, but I think they mean like these mission quests. Like the dark blue rarity of these weapons. Like
hmm
doing these missions are fucking pointless. And that really bums me out because I do like the map, I do like traveling around, I do like playing a game, and I would like to play the game more with these side quests, but they all just kind of suck. So that's all I have to say for gaming. Um that's all. Uh is
I
there
bought
anything?
Borderlands, but I haven't played it. I mean, I barely played it. I also bought Arc Raiders because
Oh yeah.
I'm a slave to hype, and everybody keeps talking about it. I keep seeing fucking clips on all my socials and shit. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. I never really played an extraction shooter before. This is my first.
You played
Um,
Helldivers.
is that an extraction shooter?
You extract at the
Yeah, I guess it's an extraction shooter. Yeah,
end.
but I guess it's different. I mean, I guess it's more similar, like, excuse me, like a Tarkov, which I also have never played, but it's like a lot more casual than Tarkov, I guess.
hmm
But yeah, like you can shoot other people, obviously, and like take their loot if you want to. So the two missions I ran, I talked myself out of getting shot. I was like, hey, I'm coming in, like about coming into an area, and I heard them. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to shoot nobody. And they usually, so far, they've been
Pussy.
receptive. I
Okay.
know. So, but the gun I have, I'm not trying to get in no fight with these niggas. I don't know what the kind of guns they got right now.
Oh,
My
that's
gun ain't
true.
got, I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah,
Uh,
it seems fun. I just gotta get some time to play it.
what
Maybe
is
this
it?
weekend.
Arc Raider seems to just be like a better division right now, so I think that's cool for the folks that enjoy that sort of stuff. So,
Yeah,
um,
that's been pretty much it.
yeah, it's an online game, so I don't think I could pirate that, but that's cool. Yeah, I'm pirating shit. I don't even give a fuck, man.
Hey,
Um,
times are hard, man.
hey man, if I don't think your game good, I ain't buying that shit. But I'll see for myself. Um, but yeah, I got nothing else. Um, gonna go see a bunch of movies this weekend. Um, meeting with this artist. I really like their TikToks, so we're gonna go and talk about art. Um,
Nice.
and then I don't know, I got a whole bunch of stuff, and then I got a homie's birthday on Saturday, so like shout outs to them. So fun times, fun times. All right. No trenches because nothing is really happening in the world right now, especially like within NXT and AEW. There is the lawsuit between AEW and NWA over
Is there a lawsuit about
intellectual.
that?
Um, I think it's I think it's heading in that direction. Over um using Shockwave for a wrestling show. I think they have like a copyright to it, infringing on
Um,
um what is it? Intellectual property.
uh,
Honestly, AEW just fucking change the name.
yeah, I mean,
It doesn't
uh,
this doesn't need to be news by next week.
I didn't even know this was news. I've been also kind of out of the loop as far as wrestling news goes. I don't know what's going on.
No.
I saw a lot of talk about Rich Holland. I saw that.
Yeah, which
That just seems unfortunate. I don't really know what's going on with that as far as like contract stuff,
yeah.
but I know
And
he put out a GoFundMe and everything. So
yeah, apparently he can't pay his mortgage. And then WWE response was, "You should have budget better and watch your mouth." And I was like,
allegedly,
"Damn, my
yeah,
nigga."
yeah.
Allegedly, yeah.
According
To Dave Meltzer.
to Meltzer, he said yeah they let him go because he was talking shit about contract or something.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
they were
wouldn't doubt it.
they were
You know what I
just
mean?
going, they were just gonna not renew it, so they were gonna like let the contract just, do his
Yeah,
thing and he'd get paid out or and all that stuff. But he started talking shit before his contract was up, so you're technically still part of the company. And they're just like, oh, okay, cool. Now we're just gonna fire you. So I think he just spoke a little too soon. Could have wrote it out. Also, you knew they weren't gonna renew your contract.
yeah.
Probably fine.
But also again, this is all coming. I'm assuming Meltzer heard that from Ridge, and so I mean we can only
Mhm.
go off of that. Yeah, it's a dirty game. Unfortunately, there's no real wrestling union or anything like that. I mean, I don't even know how that worked. I do know. I believe Ridge said they are paying for his surgery as far as like the injury part, but I think outside of that, he's just like, I can't really provide because I'm hurt, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the contract's working, but yeah, just a really unfortunate
I mean,
situation for
they're paying
Ridge.
for the surgery because he did get
Yeah,
hurt while working for them. So like
yeah,
that's about it. But yeah, no, that does suck to get like hurt and then released. But
yeah. I thought that was pretty nasty when it did happen.
well, hurt and
Um,
then like hear that your contract is not going to get renewed. For,
yeah, it was just basically the same
same
shit.
shit, but like yeah, we're
Cause
gonna
the,
fire
cause
you
the, cause
later.
the, cause they'll also hold you for injury time if they want to keep
Hmm.
you around. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're still getting paid. But I mean, yeah, it's just ass, bro. I don't, I don't,
Shit's ass.
I feel for him, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I
What are
feel
you gonna
for him.
do? You signed that contract, man. The contract exists so they can save their own ass at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's in their interest, best interest, not insurance, interest.
Yes. In their best
I forget.
insurance. But yeah. I see a lot what is it? The last thing I saw about that was Chelsea Green sent 1,000 his way.
A couple wrestlers have. I saw.
Yeah. I was like, only 1,000, nigga.
I believe one of the Young Bucks did. I believe Omos did. So the wrestlers are looking out for him,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
good.
cool. I mean, it'd be nice maybe if they can give that boy a job over at in Jacksonville. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, that's the only logical route, and he has a bone to pick, so we're gonna get a good Rich promo. He's gonna get cheered from everybody said that he should be fired for injuring Big E years ago. So that's gonna be a funny little
You know how that
it,
goes.
it's like when they were begging for Johnny Gargano, but they've been talking shit about Johnny Gargano for like years.
Yeah.
So but yeah, that is pretty much like the biggest news so far. I don't know what WrestleVotes joining Fightful really means
The rest of
for the
also
rest
when
of
that'd be spoiling everything like right in the timeline, straight up. Are they the one
yeah,
that I muted? Yeah, I had to
yes.
meet them. I was like, they're bugging. They're like, I understand spoilers are gonna be on the timeline, but they ain't even trying to be like hold happy discretion. They were just straight up just like, here it is.
Yeah,
Like,
so
damn. Can I
and
get a chance
then
to like decide if I want to see that?
and then you never know with like people that will just like quote retweet it, so you end up seeing it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
It's like, yeah,
but I
chill,
mean,
dog.
so it is what it is. We're gonna get into AEW.
Hold on.
Oh,
During during a record low episode of SmackDown and Saturday Night's Main Event, it was announced John
Well,
Cena.
uh, where is it? Is it? Because the shit was on motherfucking because it was on Peacock, no?
What, Saturday Night Main Event? I actually don't know about the
Yeah.
numbers for Saturday Night Main Event. I was joking about that, but SmackDown
Oh,
was
okay.
was, was a record low. Um, but yeah, it was announced.
Show ass.
Huh?
The show ass, from what I heard.
I mean, it was Halloween night and it was going against Game 6 of the World Series, a great World Series, by the way.
Yeah,
Um,
it's cool.
but I said it. I was like, look, it's probably not an issue this week, but if the number's not low next week, it's an issue.
Hmm.
But we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, during a Saturday Night's Main Event, they did announce that the final opponent for John Cena will be decided by a tournament, um, which I know a lot of people online suggested. I think they kind of went with that. Makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
So my question to you is, if you were booking this, if you had the book, if you were Triple Nose himself, who would you choose for John to be John Cena, the last opponent,
Um,
and why?
well, I'm gonna start with the why, because I still have to think about who I'm actually going to pick. Um, I'll say this. I think that it should be someone younger. It should be a new talent. It should, be somebody that can like carry the torch. Well, not even carry the torch, at least like greatly benefit from like more than just like I was like Cena's last match. Like I was in Cena's last match and I beat him, or he like either I beat John Cena's last match, heel or babyface. Like I had the honor to, basically John Cena passed it on to me, babyface. Like so that's like you benefit greatly from that. Like I saw people like suggesting Jericho because Jericho hasn't been around for a little bit, but I don't think it should be him.
I
Um
don't either.
it shouldn't be I know people are like saying like Edge and like I don't want a nostalgia pick, you know?
Also, I
Um
don't understand the Edge thing because why
I think
why would AEW why would Tony Khan give WWE that
yeah, I think it's so stupid. Yeah, they
unless they
shouldn't
did
give
a
it.
full swap and had like a WWE guy come over for a show, which I just don't think WWE would do.
No.
I don't think either side would be willing to like do a swap like that.
Yeah, and
I don't-
I think if Edge even wanted to do a swap, they'd be like, "Fuck you, nigga."
yeah,
Um, if there's any old man that I would give this match to, it would be Tanahashi because that, you know, if
Tanahashi, that'd be I don't think
that'd be
that only
crazy.
reason it would be crazy,
But
but I don't think the WWE fan base would care. They'd be like, who the fuck is this?
John Cena could get it over. But I think
He
if
only
we're gonna
got a
have
couple weeks.
I think if we have like a dream match, that'd be really cool. Like so like the babyface, somebody that could leave with it, or like a dream match, like somebody he's never faced before.
Yeah.
Um, so that sort of deal. Um, has he ever well, they're gonna have a tournament for it, right?
Yeah, it's a tournament, so
Okay. So like it can't be like any like surprise for real. So,
I
you
mean, it
know,
could be. You can still
like
throw a surprise in there.
surprise entrance or like surprise people in the tournament and whatnot.
They haven't announced the bracket like fully, so
Mm,
they pulled an AEW and didn't announce
that's
the full
funny.
bracket.
I
They
I think
announced
that's
two
cool.
they announced two matches for so far. I believe it's Shinsuke versus I don't remember.
To qualify
And
or
no, they're in the tournament.
oh, Shinsuke.
It's being drawn at random.
Whatever. WWE lying ass.
But see, who the fuck was it? Shinsuke, I think it's Shinsuke versus Sheamus or something like that. I
Well, it
forgot.
shouldn't be Sheamus. I'll fucking kill myself if it's Sheamus. Last
Well,
match, kiss my ass.
Sheamus has good matches, man.
I'm not trying to see him and Cena, man. They should have did that, way earlier. Instead of beating on him beating on Rusev for mad long.
Okay,
Or
then
Rusev beating on him.
so who you picking?
Uh I saw people say Gunther. I would like Gunther. That's a cool little dream match.
I
Was
think
it
Gunther
Ilya
would be.
Dragunov would be really cool. Somebody from NXT would be really cool. Um
I don't know if I would be wasted on the NXT guy.
well, it wouldn't be wasting it on an NXT guy because that's
Because a nigga on NXT can might because then like this is how I feel about it, right? Like,
oh, it has to be somebody on NXT that's ready to get called up because ain't no way nigga
but
about to
even
have
but, but
Cena's last
even
match and
so,
they get fucking cut.
but even so, just because you're ready to get called up, when you do get called up, it might not pan out. And I don't want to put it on a guy
You know
who
what?
gets called up and then like it doesn't pan out, and you end up
You're
being
right.
like
You're right.
fucking
You're right. Baron
who
Corbin.
yeah, or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
retired Kurt Angle. All right, nigga not here no more.
yeah. Or even when fucking Austin Theory beat John Cena at WrestleMania
Oh yeah, that meant nothing.
and it meant nothing. It didn't help that Cena like had lost like 20 matches before that. But
Lost like
but
20 matches and was dicking this nigga on the fucking mic every week
oh
prior,
my
just saying, nigga, you
God.
gonna beat me? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, he kind of did bury him.
He
Dude,
fucking
oh, the
smoked him.
nigga don't fuck with Theory backstage. I don't know who he pissed off.
I think they see the nigga and be like, you nigga, you overrated, bro. Like Vince could I don't even know where Austin Theory got like all the hype from or who really was gassing this nigga from the start.
I think Vince really did like him. Every once in a while, Vince would just find a wrestler like he's like really just locked in on. Remember when he was like putting Lacey Evans and everything?
Yeah, that nigga
What
loved
was
me
that?
some Lacey Evans,
He
bro.
loved Lacey Evans. I'm like, what is he seeing that we're not seeing?
A heel.
I
And
guess
that's
so.
it. Just unlikable heel.
Bro,
Um,
she was just everywhere.
but yeah, like I
She,
don't know, man. I'm not trying to yeah, I wouldn't waste on the NXT nigga, man. And then like yeah, Austin Theory, whatever. Fuck Austin Theory. Uh like, Cena was just like, hey man, if you gonna be Vince fuck with you and you supposed to be the next me, nigga, you better step the fuck up right now.
yeah,
And that boy drowned.
yeah. I love when John Cena gets in his bag, bro.
He just fucking smoked that nigga. He was just like,
Bro, I'll never forget when he shitted on Moxley. That's one of my favorite promos from him.
yeah.
And most people ain't even seen it. That's the crazy part. Niggas didn't even see that. That was just on the off on a
Yeah, that
fucking
was on the
side
off
show.
air. To
You know what I mean? That
to
that wasn't even on the main show.
to his wife at that
To his wife, right to her face.
said, "Nigga, your husband's a bum." And was he wrong?
What did he say? He said, what did he say? He said
I don't remember.
he was like Mox. He
He
was
like
something
called
about
him
like how
lazy
Mox.
or some shit.
No, he called him and he was just like Moxley cares about Cena, but Cena doesn't give a fuck about Moxley. So it was some shit like that.
For real?
He was like, it just seems like I don't care about this guy.
Yeah. Um, I I wouldn't really like if it was I wouldn't really fuck with it if it was like Roman or like anybody established like that. Like I would really just give it to like a like that next generation. Somebody that could really bear that torch. Honestly, I would have said Sami Zayn, but they already had that match.
Yeah, I did it.
Like Kevin Owens would have been really cool, like a really cool pick, even though that doesn't really, you know,
I think
fulfill one
Kevin
of my
Owens would have happened.
requirements.
I think
Yeah.
KO would have happened if he didn't get hurt. Like it would have
Yeah,
happened regardless.
like that being his last match, that would have been fire. And then they already did Sami Zayn, so like they can't really do that. So like yeah, man,
What about
Gunther.
Carmelo Hayes? I saw that going around a lot online. The Boston connection, even though he's not even from Boston,
Yeah,
but
he's from
not
Mass.
here to.
No, he's where is he from?
He's
He's
from
not.
West Newbury, Massachusetts.
Okay, that's like saying he's from
Fuck.
Fort Lauderdale, not from
Yeah,
Miami.
ain't no fucking Boston.
Um, that's the only love Fort Lauderdale niggas about to get from me. But I mean, it is what it is. Um, all right, AEW time.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. All right. So we're prepping for Blood and Guts next week. Excited for that?
I haven't enjoyed any of the Blood and Guts from AEW so far this since they've done it. I don't
You
like
don't like
I
any of them?
no, I also don't think this is a good match for TV.
Definitely not a good match for TV. I think I think a lot of things, but I guess we'll get into it at the end of the show. Just talk about like what do we feel about Blood and Guts? Because I think well at least the matches I think do we know all the participants already? Have they announced that? Like we know it's a
Yeah,
conglomeration and the Death Riders.
yeah, they announced it.
Yeah. Is it a full wait? Daniel Garcia, Claudio, Wheeler Yuta, Moxley. Do they have a fifth guy or there's a 4v4?
It should be five, right? Impact.
Oh, I forgot. Pac is back. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. Never mind. Um, yeah, no, I think that you're coming off from a kind of downward spiral for the Death Riders right now. So it's kind of silly to kind of see them in this match. Like, cause you know, WWE brain, I guess, or whatever, but like War Games used to be the faction that can't be fucking touched right now. They're like, and the people that they have been fucking over and having grievances with all year, or like, you know, most of the year, whatever. Like it all comes to a head here, you know? But
Hmm.
like the Death Riders has suffered a major blow from no longer having the trios titles, nor the World AEW Championship anymore. And I would say the conglomeration is far from a dominant face faction. Shit, they're far from dominant. I don't like it's weird to have two teams that are in this thing, and neither team is dominant or actually needs to be stopped per se. Because
Yeah.
Moxley has already lost the title and Darby has already beaten him. What are we even fighting these niggas for?
That's where I'm kind of at with it. Why is this happening? I know why it's happening because the event is Blood and Guts. The same reason why War Games happening because it's War Games. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. I
yeah, I
feel
guess
oh, sorry.
we've
Go ahead,
already
go ahead.
like you said we've kind of already hit that crescendo as far as like Moxley already lost, bro. So he's not champion. Darby's already beat him, like you said. Set him on fire. Also,
He beat and you know, he made
put him
him
on our
quit. He made him say, "I quit."
yeah.
So
Well,
what is
you
the
can,
point of
where do
having
you go
the
from there?
what is the point of having this?
Yeah, see, it's almost like it's also it's kind of like One Piece, where Crocodile already lost the fight, bro. Why we got three more episodes? Why is it still going? He
But like
lost.
I think I said this like a while ago, like um I don't think that Hangman Page should have, you know, they shouldn't have really rushed the Hangman Page versus the Don Callis family thing, especially when that faction has most of the fucking heels on the show. Like we shouldn't have really blown past that so quickly. And so it also just makes the ops turn funnier because dude, we already have a bunch of heels. We don't really need any more. But imagine if this was Hangman, the ops, and then like one extra person, you know, that just happens to have a grievance. Or, you know, like to catch the plans on turning a little bit. So what if he joins them and then they do war games?
Yeah,
That would have made a lot more sense because Hangman beat Kyle Fletcher like guys know, what is it, like 2 months ago now?
it was the first fight. It was his first title defense.
Yeah. So like that, and then at this point, it would have been like 2, 3 months of, animosity and all that sort of stuff. This shit is building for. the conglomeration and the Death Riders is just we just been having single matches every now and then, and we're fighting. Like Darby's already beat the motherfucker at the point, at this point, and we're having blood and guts because Moxley took a DQ, like a DQ loss. Are we serious? Is that where is this stemming from?
I think it just, just the conglomeration and the Death Rider's been going at it for a while now.
It's
And
but like
Darby just is
the two
inserted himself in it.
the two bosses, already won. I mean, the
The two
leaders,
main the
yeah,
two main characters of
the
the
two main guys basically already fought, and we're really getting this match because John Moxley wouldn't take a pin, wouldn't tap out to Kyle Fletcher. I mean, Kyle O'Reilly.
yeah.
The conflict is over. He already beat Roger Strong. And that's what I'm talking about, like how like neither of these teams are like really equal. I mean, really dominant. Barely even equals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really get why this blood and guts is happening. Like, shit, the women's one makes slightly more sense.
Yeah. With less time invested because they announced
Yeah,
their
yeah.
they announced
They
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 announced
they did the
Blood
here
and Guts
damn.
months ago.
They hit them women with the here damn. Y'all want to
Pretty
bleed so
much.
fucking bad. Um, yeah, so that's why I'm just like this. Yeah, I don't. I think I'm gonna like this a lot less than other Blood and Guts because there's just like just a shittier story, and then probably worse wrestling. Um, like I know Kyle Fletcher. I mean, sorry, there shouldn't be two Kyles on the show, but Kyle O'Reilly and Roger Strong. They've been in war games before, so they got the experience and shit like that. But like, I don't want to see Darby, you know, do some pull a gun out or some shit, and then, it kind of equals up to nothing because John Moxley's most likely going to show up, you know, as if nothing happened the next Wednesday. Like a pointless shock, what is it? Shock jock fucking spot or whatever. Um,
Darby Allin? No, he wouldn't do that.
yeah, and then oh, what is it? Claudio's gonna do European uppercuts and Orange Cassidy's gonna put his fucking hands in his pockets. What what are they really gonna do in this fucking match? Like Wheeler Yuta's in this shit.
He is.
Like I don't think they could like I don't know. I see the people in the match and I don't see anything like with potential, even like in terms of like in ring. Like Roger Strong in a singles match, like fine, or like him and versus Claudio, fine. Here tonight, Claudio and Orange Cassidy, but like what the fuck y'all gonna do for War Games?
I'm sure. I mean, I don't. For me personally, it's not even about the story. It's just the logistics of how AEW does their War Games matches. I just don't like them.
Oh.
That's really all it is for me.
Yeah, you're just
I,
like
I don't
that
like how
was,
they're formatted.
yeah,
I think they're boring. I can't think of one I've enjoyed so far that they've done. I really can't.
mhm.
Maybe the
All
novelty
right.
of the women's one will be something I'll be interested in, just because I think they're going to go hard.
I think it's gonna be sloppier, but yeah, they're gonna go hard. Um, but
So
thank you for just going, nah, I just hate them shits after my analysis. Thanks for cutting me off. I was definitely
no,
going
no,
on way
no.
too
Yeah,
long.
we appreciate your analysis of the situation.
All
I'm just saying I
right.
think the match is going to be ass.
Real. And I was taking a roundabout way to say that. Um, the ops interrupts Tony Schiavone. Samoa
As
Joe
they
kind of just,
should, because fuck Tony
yeah,
for doing that. Rude. Why would you do
yeah.
that?
And, Tony was having just a little too much fun. And then the ops was going to beat his ass.
Yeah, they should have. Why are you doing that?
Yeah. And my thing is just like, oh man, this would be dastardly heel behavior if I liked Tony Schiavone.
I
But
like Tony. I don't dislike
I'm
Tony. Tony's
not a
cool to
fan.
me.
Uh, and then Hangman Page makes a save, of course, and then Eddie Kingston and Hook comes out and kind of even the odds for Hangman Page, and then They Hook says some stuff on the mic. He got a funny voice. And then yeah, they're gonna have the main event will be the trios, a match for the trios titles, which I'm just like, who cares? But I guess it matters for Hook. Like it shouldn't really matter for Hangman Page, but um and then the Ops retained.
Yeah, I don't know why they still have those titles, honestly.
How'd you feel about the match? I thought the match was whatever.
It was cool. I thought it was a good way to get cashed out on Hangman Page. They got the best of him in the
Hmm.
match. But I think it's inevitable he's gonna win the last man standing match next week. Whatever
WWE booking
opener.
style.
Oh, for sure. That's 100% peak WWE booking.
Hmm.
I thought I mean we spoke on it last week. Heyman is having a real what's the word I'm looking for?
Adversity.
Yeah, adversity with in his feud so far. So I think they're trying to build something for him for in this kind of program with the ops. So he's like, can he take these guys out? It doesn't seem like he can so far, even with the help of his friends.
Hmm.
Um, so no, I wasn't mad at the main event though. It was fine. It served its purpose, in my opinion.
Hmm.
It did what it needed to do.
All right, all right. Uh Claudio defeats Orange Cassidy for advantage match one. It's cool. Um Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe has a major stipulation. And if Briscoe loses, he has to join the Don Callis family.
I hope not, bro.
My thing is that I don't want to see Kyle Fletcher lose this title because I think they could do a lot of good stuff with that. And I don't really care to see Mark Briscoe join the Don Callis family either. So this is a
Yeah, I don't know.
lose-lose.
No, I think and this is the thing. I think you can have Mark Briscoe win the title, and then what's his name can get it back anytime. But I
Fletcher.
do think Mark Briscoe, yeah, I do think Mark Briscoe needs to win this.
Well, yeah, because you've been losing so fucking much, and then that's why I'm just like, yeah, Kyle Fletcher's definitely gonna lose it.
Yeah, I think that'd be the right move. Also, I just feel like again, we go back to the MJF match. Him beating MJF would pretty much be like null and void if he doesn't win a title or something off of this. Like, what was the point of even having him win? You know what
For
I
real.
mean? He got to win
Yeah.
this, and just like I think he just had such a year where they built him up so much, kind of
It
for
would
this
be
moment.
it would be very
I
deflating for him to join the Don Callis family after like the year that he's been like sort of having.
It'd be like when Bryan Danielson joined the Wyatts. I mean, in the end, it led to a cool moment, but it was so unnecessary. Like, why is this happening?
Hmm. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I know, but like I hope it's a lose-lose for both guys. Like I think
I
bad
think
for both
Kyle
of
would be
them.
okay if he lost. I really don't think it would hurt him that much
Well, I don't really
because of who he's losing to.
that is true, but I just also don't feel like that like Mark Briscoe should be like really fighting for this title. Like it's I've said it like many weeks at this point now, but I just think it's crazy that like you have Mark Briscoe go out there and go, "Hey, I really want to like MJF said I can't win the big one. Well, fuck you. I'm gonna prove that I can win the big one." And then the big one is not even the big one. It's the TNT Championship. What are we doing? That's where I think it's like a little silly.
Well, I mean, this is the best we're gonna get. So, I, look,
I, I'm tired,
at
Grandpa.
least I win something. I mean, I guess they just don't want to do Hangman versus Mark Briscoe.
Shit, Mark
Um,
Briscoe, Samoa Joe. Fuck it. Take it back to 2003.
you ain't lying.
Um, but yeah, it is what it is. $1 million trios match official for Full Gear, Jurassic Express, Kenny Omega, Josh Alexander, and the Bucks. Kenny Omega got to get revenge for his man, and the Young Bucks are broke-ish. So, I definitely think a face turn will be coming here for the Bucks.
Sure.
Okay. Um, Tag team title quarterfinals, Babes of Wrath. Ugh, terrible name. And then Athena and Mercedes. And Harley
They
gets the
got
pin
us.
on. Yeah, Harley got the pin on Athena.
They
Smoked
got
her
us.
shit.
We both kind of assumed Athena and Mercedes were gonna win this. They got taken out in the first round.
Yeah.
I
You
respect it.
know, yeah, we've had a lot of wrong predictions when it's been
I'm
coming to
happy to be
Mercedes
wrong. I'm
booking.
happy to be wrong in this case.
Yeah, but like I'm because everything has been like worst case scenario when we or like just like the lamer thing. But I think it's cool that they lost, so it's cool with me. Big brawl. That's all. Between the women,
As
big
they should.
brawl, and then new title, new title, new title, new title, new constellation prize, new prize to fight over to distract them from world title ambitions. A new mid-card title, the AEW National Championship, and this title will be defended internationally,
Hmm. Interesting.
and it's a race between the Demand and the Hurt Syndicate for this belt. How do you
Now,
feel?
if I recall, back in 2022, we I believe AEW introduced a championship that was supposed to be defended internationally. And if I'm
Hmm.
not mistaken, the championship was called the International Championship. Also, if I'm not mistaken, just this year they combined the International Championship with the Continental Championship to make the Unified Championship. So my question is, why did they do that? Just a month later, they're going to give it the same exact concept of a belt in the National Championship.
Stupid, stupid,
I don't
stupid.
understand that. That to me, I felt like they just wanted to get rid of the Continental Championship because it's pointless. I still don't really understand why they made it in the first place. That tournament didn't need the championship, didn't need a championship involved with it. Um, I don't know. Sure, whatever. Give Ricochet a championship.
This is really the title. Just like, hey man, y'all two fight for this because y'all can't fight for the main title right now.
It kind of reminded me of, like when TNA brought the Legend Championship. Like, is this necessary?
Mm-mm-mm. So silly, so stupid. Um, Whatever happens, happens. Like these are constellation prizes. These are baby rattles of titles.
Wow, Baby Rattle the title is crazy.
Snap. But yeah, that's that. The Jurassic Express shows some charity towards the Young Bucks. I'm reading it straight off the website. I don't have time to like do the docket anymore, but like that's what was said. They just throw them niggas a bone, bruh. That's all. Darby Allin defeats Daniel Garcia for War Games advantage. Thoughts on the match?
Where do How do you think Death Riders find ominous locations in the arena with the red lighting?
So we all
And
know,
why does every arena have one?
yeah. We I got a funny answer for that one too. Um, we all know Dynamite booking is whoever gets to the show first or whoever gets
Uh-huh.
to the arena first. So while the AEW staff is like setting up like lights and shit for crew and stuff, the Death Riders are already there and they go, no, not this corner, y'all. Why is it so dark? People don't need to go through there because there's
It's just for them. I get it. Though.
because they ain't
Sometimes you want
selling
to set the
out.
vibe, you want to set the vibe right, get the red light going. I get
Yeah.
it.
Um, so they always there. You remember when Kanye, or Ye, whatever the fuck you want to call himself, was like in some building. I think it was like Madison Square Garden. He was just in a room,
Yeah, you
like
do
a
like
weird suite.
some performance art shit.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that's the type of shit that Death Riders is on, man. And then if they can't find a dark, ominous room, they'll find an alley. And if they can't find an alley, they're just gonna walk from the parking lot to the arena. So they're gonna find a way to get their ambiance. I'm not buying Darby Allin as this like submission technician. Like his Scorpion Deathlock will really put a nigga away, and
I
he's
mean,
skinny
better,
as fuck,
hey,
and it
better
look
than the
like
Rocks.
and it nigga got niggas getting fucking stretched out by a goddamn pile of toothpicks, bro. This shit looks ridiculous. Um,
I'm gonna get shit off. Hey, the Rock sharpshooter was so bad, bro. It really used to
yeah, it
piss me
was.
off. I know we talk about Cena's STF. I'll take Cena's STF over a Rock sharpshooter.
Hmm. Um, it's just silly shit, man. But I'm not buying this, man. Like, I don't know how you're like high fly, daredevil, all this sort of shit. You know, the Jeff Hardy type, and then I'm supposed to buy you doing a fucking sharpshooter, bro.
Well, I'm sure Sting taught him the right technique. You feel me?
Hmm. Like his son should be doing that, not this nigga. And you know they probably are, but I don't think Darby should be doing it. Moves looks ridiculous when he does it. Um, FCR, throw a few jabs every now and then at Brodito. I thought the segment was very pointless and unfunny. I don't like the partnership between FTR and Stokely. I find them to be very boring.
I mean, they're FTR.
Yeah, but I don't think Stokely's really helping either.
Hmm.
So don't like this group. Blood and Guts Advantage match 2. Megan Bayne defeats Mina Shirakawa. Queen Amanada is injured, so Mina Shirakawa will be taking her place.
Hate that for her. That sucks.
Hmm. And you know she a shooter too. You feel me? She would have beat the fuck out of Thekla and that bitch. So we lost a hitter, and I think that's unfortunate. Um, NXT, or I didn't forget anything though.
Mm,
That was
no,
straight
I think
from
we
that
pretty much
was
will.
a lot of that was straight from the AEW website. So if they miss something, then that's on them. Um, all right. NXT ski Fatal Influence defeats the WWE Women's Champion Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dame, and
Lola
Lola
Vice.
Vice, with Izzy taking the pin here. I thought this match was really good. I thought this match was very fun, very fluid, well put together. A lot of positive adjectives. I thought this match was cool.
You be giving the Tatum tax. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like Tatum Paxley, so why
I know
wouldn't I
you
like the match that she's in?
you be giving the
Uh,
Tatum tax.
oh, I mean, I like Lola, I like Izzy, I like Tatum, I like JC, I like Fallon, all on different, kind of tiers, but I like every
Uh,
participant in this match. Lainey Reed's cool. I think she really fits in Fatal Influence. But like, yeah, I like everybody in this match. Why wouldn't I like the match?
I thought it was just okay.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Naomi, is me saying cool like an overwhelming positive review?
Nah, you gave a lot of adjectives. A
Oh,
lot of adjectives. You're
I
like,
thought.
this is great. This is
I mean,
that.
they all
I was
just
like,
mean
damn,
all the
this is
same
cool.
thing.
I know.
Yeah. If I would have bust out fantastic, then I'd be like, all
But
right,
one,
okay,
but one,
now you
I'll never
writing thick,
forget.
nigga.
I'll never forget one time Tatum Paxton had like a 2 minute match. And you're like, this is a great match. I'm like, bro, nothing even happened.
I thought the match did what it needed to do.
But you won't watch Speed. But Speed somehow you can't do it.
Cause speed is just for the speed title.
So what?
That's the story. I don't give a fuck about that
If it
story.
if it did what it needed to do.
Yeah, and the what it need to do is some shit I don't care about. Sorry, I care about this the women's, main title program and not the fucking speed title.
Either way, this match is fine. It is what it is.
Yeah, match is fine. Match is cool. Like if I would have bust out fantastic or amazing, then all right, nigga, that's Tatum
You you
tax for
you
real.
you're gassing it a little bit.
I said the match is cool. Like that's baseline, 4 letters, one
One
word.
word.
I
Uh.
like I thought all those words were like in the same tier um of like levels of good. Like all just 4 letters that say the same thing. That's just cool, man. The Izzy Dame thing. I'm waiting for that to, reach his peak too. That should be a fun. I can see the turn coming a mile away, so I just hope the turn goes well.
hmm Also, I think Tatum Pax's presentation with her character doesn't fit for me.
It's
That
like the this spooky look, but like she's like really happy.
yeah, like not even that. It's the entrance. I think the entrance looks too heelish for like a baby face. I
Um,
know it's like it's definitely more like aura based or whatever,
all right,
aesthetic based.
let's
But
let's use our third eye real quick. You feel me?
there we go.
The presentation is very bizarre. Tap the middle of your forehead when I say this. All right. The presentation is very bizarre. Tatum Paxley is like too, cheerful for this very demonic and very odd entrance. It's almost like she doesn't really fit in the culling, you know? She's an outlier. She's an outsider. She doesn't
Mm.
necessarily fit the image.
Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, outsiders.
You feel me? The
Mm.
presentation is off because it's not really working. You feel me?
Mm.
And then her not putting Izzy in the on the wheel creates a separation between them, obviously, but like, like she looks at her differently. You feel me? Looks like they're not equals. You feel me? I'm starting to lose it
Easy.
myself, but just tap your forehead when I said all that. It makes sense when I put it that way.
I'm woke, baby. Woke is back.
Darth woke is so back.
Woke is
Um,
fucking back.
Speaking of woke being back, Grande Americano defeats Josh Briggs. Hey, I haven't been
Shit.
watching a lot of Raw and all that shit, but it's been a while since I've seen Grande Americano work. This thing working his ass off.
First of all, when that nigga did the headstand fucking headlock on the ground and nigga clicked his heel like a stripper, said this nigga just doing whatever. This nigga wildin'.
What's this nigga, man?
This nigga is moving crazy.
And
Hey, I
and then uh, I know this is unrelated, but shout out to Ludwig Kaiser, locking in the fine personality joint from AAA, or
what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Luke Kaiser? That was great. I saw a man with a mask on his face, Mr. Grand
I know it was unrelated,
Americano.
but I know that was unrelated. I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was cool.
First
You
of all,
feel me? Like,
I saw
man, my nigga
Grande
got taste.
Americano hold a shorty hand. And I said, "Good for Grande." He,
Oh, he was in the mask when he did that
he
shit,
was
right?
he
Oh,
was in
fuck.
full gimmick.
The
That
old
wasn't Kaiser. Don't put that on him.
fuck. I know, but I saw the photo of them at the fucking coffee shop, like out in public, and niggas was just taking weird pictures and shit. Pictures
Oh
from
no!
afar, paparazzi stuff.
The first video I
Oh,
saw was
fuck.
they was holding hands. He had the mask on, full
Yeah, I
gimmick,
forgot about the video. Oh
gimmicked
my
up.
fucking lord. Whatever.
Also, also,
The joke works either way.
also Kaiser being fluent in Spanish makes it so much funnier. It really does. Cause you could tell like
Niggas
he
cultured.
he fluent, but like not really. Like he knows
Yeah.
enough words. I don't think he knows Mexican Spanish. Like he knows like Spain Spanish. You know what I mean?
Or Argentinian Spanish.
Yeah, like. So I'm assuming like if he knew Spanish, it's probably because he spent time in around Spain or something like that, right? But like Mexican Spanish and Spain Spanish are two completely different
Just
Spanishes.
I think the word you're looking for is dialects.
Dialects, yes.
So I'm gonna need you to stop
Maybe
saying
have.
Mexican Spanish and Spain
Well,
Spanish
I'm
for
just
me real
saying it's the
quick.
Mexican Spanish, nigga.
I'm
It's
gonna-
no,
Hey
but
man, all right,
listen,
that's your third strike. Don't say that shit again.
dead ass though, because
I'm
like
gonna
it
need you to
ain't
say
even like that.
dialects. We educated
Like,
here, man.
could niggas use whole different words, bro? Like, like
What is it? Yeah, they don't use vosotros or whatever shit. Uh,
not even that, but just like even like Dominican Spanish, like. It's damn near a whole different language, low key. I guess it's the same as like Cantonese and Mandarin. You know what I mean? But like either
Yeah,
way.
you know what? I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying, man.
But yeah, I feel like his Spanish is like the Spain Spanish, which is a lot more like proper and less kind of slang and
Whoa,
shit.
whoa, whoa, whoa! You saying Mexican Spanish is improper, brother?
I proper is in like less slang. I don't know how to explain it.
Get
But
this
either
nigga,
regardless,
man.
I know I'm the
Cancel
woke is back.
him.
Woke is back, baby. But
Yeah. Put
but
the
it
pronouns back in your email, nigga.
yeah. So it's just really funny hearing them speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. It's really good actually.
Yeah, but shout out to Grande Americano, man. I thought this match was cool. Um,
I like
um,
him,
um,
man. I
I'm
like
just
him.
gonna say cool before Quan go on gassing.
Nah, yeah, you don't gas Grande like you gas Tatum.
Well, I just said I haven't watched him work in like months.
He didn't really. He does. He just recently started working Raw again. I feel like he would pretty much exclusively working AAA for a while.
Yeah, and
It seemed like
I
it.
haven't watched either show. This is the first time I've seen the nigga in a minute.
But
Well,
I'm sorry, him clicking.
this is actually the first time I'm actually seeing this version of Grande Americano. I'm not gonna lie.
You have not seen anything he's done.
I don't recall. I knew like he was
Uh,
doing this, but I really haven't been watching Raw since he took over the mask. So I've probably seen him work like twice. And then it's like fucking Raw. Like I'm barely paying attention anyway.
oh damn. Oh yeah, keep clicking them heels, boy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The
The
hard
boy,
oi.
the boy was kind of aggressive. I ain't gonna
Yeah, the hard
lie.
oi. What the fuck?
I'm tired, man.
Um, Speed. Uh, jokes on you. I actually watched this one. Zarya and Rin Sinclair. Um, it's funny because like like Speed. It's only a short amount of time, and it's just so funny because like the shit ain't no different from a regular NXT match.
Yeah, I know.
Um, and then it's I don't really like the commentary for this match, and it's solely because they will talk about a little story stuff. Like, oh, like Zarya's going through this, Rin Sinclair's going through that. 40 seconds left, 30 seconds. Like, like commentary could barely like really build a story or like really say anything about these two without going, oh, only a minute left. Like
They
constantly
gotta
reminding
they
you the
gotta,
time.
they gotta push the urgency.
Yeah, I don't know. I think going from green to red light in the arena does enough, but I guess that's not enough. What if somebody's listening to this on the radio? Um,
What?
on the radio, like niggas do baseball and shit. You got to really
Yo,
got to
yo,
really throw the narrative off.
wrestling over the radio would be crazy. Think about that.
Hey man, ask that guy Greg. They probably used to do that shit for real.
Yeah, you
Um,
call him old.
who hasn't?
Niggas
Um,
say you listen to Nick Bockwinkel on the radio.
I don't know if that's a real man or not, but yeah, that's a good fictional name, bro.
Yeah, Nick Bockwinkel is a real person. Yes.
Shit, I wouldn't have known Dick Vitale was a real nigga until I
Dick
started.
by Dickie V.
Yeah, I was like, ain't no way that's a real nigga, man. And I was
Dickie
in the
V it
barber
was.
shop and they had the documentary of him up. I said, ain't no way that's his name, bro.
Dickie V, baby.
Legend, apparently.
Of
Kalani
course.
Jordan squashes Tyra May Steele.
Can we
Um,
get in that promo? Can we get in that promo? Hey, wrestling stand Twitter, y'all will get hyped. As soon as a girl starts slut shaming another girl on the show, y'all get so hyped for it. Y'all did it with AJ Lee back in the day. Y'all did it with other people. You did it with Nick. Who else? No, AJ Lee when she did it to the Bellas. Y'all did it with whoever the fuck. But as soon as she said all the your fans in your agenda and these girls with fat asses, it's like, oh yeah, Stan Twitter gonna eat that up. Especially because you know who it was aimed for. You know who that was for. Two in
put the fuck
particular. Two
to
in particular.
put the fight to their chest. And my thing is that, a lot of people in NXT women's locker room got a fat ass. So shit, she really's taking a shot at the whole locker room.
Nah, she's that was for Jada and Lola. We
I
know
mean,
who it was for.
shit.
We know who it was
There's a
for.
lot of people that shit's for. You feel me? I think a lot of the white girls in the locker room was like, she not talking about me, but
Hey, some of the
yeah, I
they
know
got
this.
it.
Let me just get the joke off, bro.
They
I
got
said
it, buddy.
that and I thought about like three off the bat, but like I'm gonna just stop right there. But yeah, no, Twitter's weird. I haven't seen any praise of it, but um,
I,
the
I still
Kalani
have an
stuff is
issue.
funny.
I do have an issue with Kalani still as far as her promos go.
You wouldn't believe
It's been
it.
my issue. I don't believe that she believes what she's saying.
Yeah. Like I know there's some like real grievance in there,
I'm sure there is.
but she's not I'm not really hearing it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I know like, she probably felt like she's been overlooked, disrespected, all this sort of shit.
The
But
content is there, the delivery is not there. And it's been like
yeah,
that for a long time with her. I don't really know how to do it. I don't know if it's just her voice.
she needs to start screaming.
No, because she did scream and it didn't sound convincing.
She start screaming like, "Hey man, Paige." That's how you get it across. Um, and if not that, I got a vape for you, bruh. We gonna get your voice there.
This is the same issue I had with Ivy Nile. I said she sounds like too much like a mom.
Ivy Nile sounds like the nicest person in the world.
I know she sounds way too nice. I
Yeah,
can't take her serious.
it's hard.
Um, Kalani just
Um,
sounds. You know what the problem with Kalani is? She's too cute. Like she's
yeah.
a cutie patootie.
Honestly, it's like when Roxanne was heel, but Roxanne could get like the promo off at least, but
But Roxanne wrestles more aggressive than Kalani does, so she can do that. I think
that
Kalani
is
can get a Kalani's way more aggressive.
that is a very good. You mean Roxanne,
I
but
mean,
that's a really
Roxanne, wait,
that is
Kalani
definitely a
is
really good
very
point.
she wrestles very cute and pretty. You know what I mean? Like everything about Kalani is very like I don't want to say dainty 'cause that feels like an insult because it's not really an insult. It's just how
There's a
she
lot of
wrestles.
flash to it.
Yeah, it's way more flash. So as far as being a heel, she's gonna have an uphill battle as far as being believable
That
because of that, because of her
actually,
moveset and because of her just how she sounds. It looks, to be honest.
I didn't even consider that.
Unless she completely changes her look going forward, which could be a possibility.
I don't think she really needs to change her look because but the wrestling is something that I didn't really even consider as like another thing that isn't like really matching up. Um, yeah, there is still a lot of like flash and flare. Even when like I praised her last week when she did like the stunner cutter with like the split. I was like, oh, that'd be like really cool if you're like a baby face. Or like much cooler if you were a baby face, you know? Huh. Much to think about. All right. It is what it is. Javon Evans defeats Shaquan Sugars. This is a good match.
Good match.
Yeah.
They should probably let Saquon Sugar wrestle a little bit more.
My
I think I
thing,
understand why they weren't letting him wrestle because I don't think they wanted him to outshine the rest of the group before
yeah,
they
because
established the group.
yeah, and it was also just like you don't want to, you don't really want them to go, you know, why the fuck? Well, never mind. We already kind of do the thing where it's just like, why the fuck is it Shaquan Sugars in this match? Um,
Exactly. I think
but
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when the Shield first showed up and they didn't really have Moxie wrestle the first few months.
oh yeah, and people were like, fucking,
Why the 'cause Moxley was clearly like the star, like he had the most cachet coming in. Like people were already
yeah,
hyped for Moxley,
hmm
and Roman and Seth kind of needed that buzz first. And
yeah, but
I think that was their mindset with Dark State. Like, okay, we know Saquon, we know he can go, we know he's the most experienced and the best one in the group. Let's get these other guys involved first,
yeah, get
then we'll
some
put
reps in.
Saquon in. Yeah, I think that's what they did.
Yeah. I
But
think it's like half the shield thing, half that like these other guys need the reps. But like
yeah,
I feel at the same time like Saquon could be the leading man for a tag team and then still let these guys have like singles matches every now and then. Um, because like you have somebody that could really help you carry the match or whatever. But I mean, it's WWE, they do weird things all the time. But I thought this match was really cool. I like Javon Evans. I like
I like the
Shaquan
match a lot.
Sugars. Yeah. Really impressive match between the two men here.
They also have chemistry, I guess. I mean, history and chemistry. I guess they did work DPW together. So didn't they get
Yeah.
signed at the same time?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they got both got signed like the same time.
It's really been a while since we like.
It was like three DPW guys like all got signed at once, and I'm pretty sure they were two
Hmm.
of them. I don't remember who the other one was.
It's been a minute since I seen like the new NXT class.
They posted
Like
one
post
like last week.
really last week?
Like was it 2 weeks ago?
I feel like it was like a month ago, but
No, it was like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago. We just didn't say
yeah.
anything about it 'cause I didn't know any people. But I guess one of them like used to wear a mask. They demasked him. WWE love doing that. They'll demask somebody.
Nigga say you sexy nigga, we gonna show
Especially
that.
they cute. You get demasked, buddy. Take that shit off. I get it.
Hmm.
I think it's funny that of all the wrestlers, Rey Mysterio, they told him to put the mask back on. Hey, put that shit on. What we doing? We about to sell some masks, big dog.
Yeah, we about to make a band.
Nigga came when he was in WCW. I believe the whole time after he took it off, he never was able to put it back on. I didn't know there was an actual like lucha committee. Like he's like, yo, I had to go to the lucha committee and like ask them to be able to put my mask back on.
Hold on, I'm trying to go on their Twitter right now and see if I can like, I guess WWE NXT page. Let's spell NXT right.
It might be WWE recruit page. I don't remember what it is.
Oh shit, it might be there. Well, a lot of this is like fucking highlights and shit. I don't think I'm gonna find it. So
Yeah, it
let's
was
just
like
go
four. It
Ricky.
was four guys. There was like no women, which I thought was interesting. It was like 4 or 5 guys, I think.
Well,
They got enough women.
Horman Scoops got us on the
We
women's.
we, we would have knew off the rip. We knew the college,
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Wait, no. This shit. When was the last time these niggas tweeted? Jesus. Oh, okay. Uh, I don't think this is the right page because ain't no way
Well, I'm sure.
WWE be this inactive on the page, bruh. Oh no, this is the official account. These niggas need to step it up. What do you mean your last post is the 14th of October?
That the
Step it up,
recruit
niggas.
page. Maybe it's not the recruit page. I don't know, but I definitely saw it, and it
These
was
niggas
like
need to
4 or 5 guys.
step it the fuck up. Um, or, um, say their name and they appear. I believe in Thea and Joe Hendry. Um,
Sure.
I when I initially like saw the whole thing, I was just like, damn man, we really killed Chase U, had Thea try to do this grown ass woman thing, had Jada whoop her ass, silence, evolve, brought her back and just put her with another guy.
I believe she's the first one to make it out of the Evolve purgatory.
My goat.
Who but her?
Uber, the greatest.
That's why she's a grown ass woman.
Yeah. Weird trajectory though. I know this is a good fun little tag team together, and also it features Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. So I'm not really taking this seriously at all. Also, it's for like the AAA mixed tag, the mixed championships. So like
The
I'm not
intergender
that
championship.
invested. Yeah, I'm not that invested in this, but I think it's a cool little matchup. Why not? Fuck it. Right.
Sure.
All right. Right. All
All
right.
right.
Ricky Saints and Trick Williams, they have an interview, which was very
Hey,
funny.
Trick been smoking Ricky. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ricky holding it down, but it's just at different levels, bro.
It's
Trick is cooking that nigga, bro.
it is a good sparring between the two, and I
I
think
think it's an ass whooping.
what is it? The contract signing was an ass whooping for sure.
I think this was
Um,
worse. I think this was worse. I think
this was
I
an
thought
ass
Trick
whooping too.
bodied him.
Yeah, this was an ass whooping too,
If this was
and
URL,
Trick,
he got
and
3-0'd. He got 3-0'd.
for real, you think he got 3-0? I think Ricky
If
probably
thi-
got like a good
if this
1-0.
was UR if this is URL, it's a 3-0.
For real.
Yeah, he
That's
smoked
real.
him.
That's real. I think like some of the in-ring promos, not like contract signing. I think he does hold his own, but in the contract signing and this, and then he beat his ass later later on the episode.
You trying to kill that man.
Yeah, I say yeah, he fucking fried this nigga, man. Um
Trick's on a different
also
level right now, man. He really
he
is.
is. And back to the contract signing, I thought Trick Williams definitely beat his ass, but Ricky definitely left his ass with some lumps too. I think he held his own towards the end of it, but Trick did smoke him just a little bit. But here, yeah, nah, fried him. You said because you look like these niggas. You need to go to
That nigga,
chopwwe.com to
he
get
said
some
go. He
shit.
said go to www.shop.com. You want that belt? I said, God
Like
damn.
everybody else.
I said,
Yeah, man.
sheesh.
He be frying this nigga, man. Nigga be
Man, he
like,
smoked him.
yeah, I don't give a fuck you work hard on the indies, nigga. Cook this shit. He was like, nigga, you work your whole life for this shit. Nigga, I don't gotta work that hard, nigga. Fuck you.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when Baron Corbin said to Samoa Joe that one night. He was like, Samoa Joe was like, all I had to do was make one call to get to NXT, and Baron Corbin was like, I had to make no calls. They called me. I said, damn, kind of cooked you there.
Yeah, smoke this shit. It took you forever to get here. This is my
Yeah, I
first
got here
stop.
pretty quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cook
After
that
the
nigga,
NFL
man.
run, I'm already rich. What we doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I got the call from WWE versus you had to grind your whole life. Undefeated.
Undefeated. It works every time, bro.
It works every time. Um, but yeah, Trick definitely cooked his ass here. I'm looking forward to the match next week for sure. It should be really fun. Kalani Jordan said that she wouldn't be defending her title, and Santino Morello woke up out of his nap.
Woke us back.
All right, you got it. Uh, and then just said he hit the FaceTime Shinsuke Nakamura. He's like, yeah, you'll be defending that. See ya. And I went back to sleep. Um,
She's wrestling Lei Ying. What's her name? I don't know what her name is. I'm sorry.
is that who Xia Li used to be?
Yeah, Xia, formerly known as Xia Li and Jordan Grace
Okay.
in Triple Threat at Gold Rush.
Okay. Kalani said, "Bitch, I don't even know who you are." Um,
But then she said, I also beat you. She said, I don't know who you are, but also I have already beaten you. So you do know who she is because you beat her already.
okay, now her saying that no longer, I forgot about that part. That no longer
In the
makes it
same
cool.
promo. She said it
Yeah,
like 2 minutes later.
no longer makes it cool. But yeah, that is NXT. Gold Rush should be fun. I'm trying to think of anything else. Is there anything happening this weekend? No?
No, thank God.
All right, off week, baby. Um, yeah, Blood and Guts is going to happen next week, and then Gold Rush is going to be happening for the next 2 weeks. Um, right? Next 2 weeks, right? To the end of the month.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. So I'm assuming one episode gonna be the second episode obviously gonna be taped.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving.
I don't think they're running MSG 2 weeks in a row. That'd be crazy. They can get that off.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Um, but okay. All right. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can also follow us on Twitter, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Actually, Woke is back, Twitter.
Twitter's back,
Um
baby.
at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at A Show Quan. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube is in the show notes. See you guys next week. Bye bye.